where did you work? Because obviously Cliff wanted you to come home.
I didn't work for a while because I didn't think much about it.
Yeah, I suppose
Then,
it was.
After a while, I can remember going in the shop on the corner, the chemist.
Yeah.
From outside, it didn't look like a chemist in the end. Everything is sold, isn't it? I was talking to Phil. I said, I'm looking for a job, and I forget what he was saying. He was for it. And he said, are you? Well, he said, you know, it's shop over there, or pants are over there. Well, next door there, Green Grocery. I said, yeah, I know. I'm saying this to you, but like I knew where to go when he said,
yeah.
to go over to, and I can't think of the name of it, that shop. It was a shop. And I went over there and I got a job. Green Grocery.
Hmm. So how did you end up then working in the ordnance factory? Was that during the war?
Yeah, I think it was.
That would make more sense. So who used to look after Dad?
He was in the pit, wasn't he?
Well, your husband was, but not Dad, because Dad would have only have been between 1 and 6 years old during the war. And I know they sent him down to the pits early, but not that early. So during the war, you were helping to make bombs. Yeah. While your husband was in the steelworks, worrying about being bombed. So, as I understand, he did work down the pits a bit, but he also most of the time he was working in the steelworks. Well, he must have been, because you had Dad when you were 19, and you were married. You were married sometime between, I guess, March and September 1939 is when you got married.
And when was your dad born?
1939.
Oh, wow.
I think you got married because you were pregnant.
Oh, yeah, probably, yeah. Oh, he said, well, you need to get them saying that. And I said, no. I don't want no sex. I'm far too young. My mum said, I'm not. And he said, oh, right, then. Don't come and bother me over this. And he meant it, you know, I didn't think he did.
Well, back then attitudes were rather different, weren't they? You know, men used to tell you what to do, and that was it.
Yeah, and I said, no. Her mum said she won't let me in the house if I'm bothered with it like that. And he said, no. Oh, but coming back to me now, he said, oh, well, then we finished. And then I was in the road where we lived, because we had two doors. We could either go in 22 Park Place or else 12 Division Street. 12 Division Street.
So you had like two houses knocked into one, did you?
No, it's like I said, the one I could how it was. But the one, it was funny you saying that, Jared. I was thinking a bit about that, and I thought, no, I got all muddled. And the one road was in Division Street, and the other road was Park Place. And it's like I had the door here and the door there. Two doors, and you had two addresses. So we used to have letters come through the one house.
Yes, all right.
Oh, and another thing, my mum and dad, they was, oh gosh, it's so funny now, it's all coming fast. Oh, wow. They, done the horse racing. And people used to bring bets in.
Then, yeah.
Oh, God, that might get she's older. And we made me cry. And I think it was it. It was good, really. We always had money. We could never be short of anything.
Well, I would imagine making money out of gambling is very good if you're the bookmaker. If you're,
my dad wasn't a bookmaker, but he was.
Yeah, so
He used to, if somebody there was men a man, I remember him now. And he used to about £30 on a horse.
Which was a huge amount of money that in those days.
£30. He was, yeah, I don't know what he had big shops. He had small shops and big shops. And he used to do so much in the one power. And then he put some more money on the same horse in another power.
Oh, right, so he spread his bets. He spread his bets to make sure that if the horse did win, he wouldn't lose too much money.
And if it won, he'd be really well off.
Yeah.
And he used to say to me, you take that one to, I can't think where it was now, but he said, take this one. And if it comes up, you can have that. And then when it comes up, he said, yeah, well, you can.
Not all of it.
You can, he said, put half of it in the bank.
Mm.
And I want to see that in front of your book, take the post office, and then keep some in your purse. I remember that. Yes, that you say that. And what do you want to know?
Strange, isn't it? You know, back then it was it wasn't legal, any of it. Did you ever have any trouble with the police?
Oh, no, yeah, now and again, yeah. Always policemen going by. I don't know. And I remember Mrs. Cotton, and her husband with a big noise in the what they call it?
Was it the army or?
No. In the I can see the road and all that, and the station, railway station, and they had a big building there, and I can't think. You even get me all excited about it all.
Yeah. So basically.